Hello friends, this video on mechanical properties of solid is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos from part 1 to part 3 before going ahead with part 4. We will now study a very important law, that is the Hooke's law. It is named after the scientist Robert Hooke, who established this law. So Hooke's law states that with an elastic limit, stress developed is directly proportional to the strain produced in a body. Till now, we studied about what is stress and what is strain. What did we find? From our studies, we found that stress is nothing but the force per unit area which develops within a body when an external force is applied. Just imagine this kind of a scenario. When you apply an external force on a body, a stress develops within the body, right? Now, as a result of this stress which is developed in the body, there is a strain which is produced in the body. Strain, what was strain? Strain was nothing but a deformation, a measure of deformation. So we can say that strain is a result of stress. Now, Hooke's law said that stress and strain, they are directly proportional to each other. That means if strain increases, stress will also increase. If stress decreases, strain will also decrease. So both will be directly proportional. But what does this term mean? Within elastic limit, that means that as long as the body is within the elastic limit, that is as long as the body is an elastic material. In the very beginning of this chapter, we studied about elasticity and plasticity. So what was elasticity? Elasticity meant that an object when deformed, when the external force is removed, it comes back to its original shape. Whereas in plasticity, an object once deformed gets permanently deformed and never comes back to its original shape, right? So the Hooke's law is applicable only for substances which exhibit elastic behavior. So the substances which exhibit elastic behavior, they all fall under elastic limit. So within elastic limit, stress developed is proportional to strain produced in a body. Hooke's law does not apply to plastic deformation. That is what I just explained you. Right. So now if we represent Hooke's law in graph, it would be something like this. Let us say we take stress along the y-axis and strain along x-axis. So this is a linear straight line. That means if you see initially stress and strain both are 0. Then stress increases, strain also increases, it increases and so on. That means both are increasing together. I hope it is clear to you, Hooke's law. So now this is what the statement was. Now if we write it this way, we can say that from this we say stress is directly proportional to strain, or mathematically we can write it as stress is equal to some constant K into strain. Now what is this constant? This is a constant of proportionality. We all know, right? Whenever some quantity is proportional to some other quantity, we can always say that this quantity is equal to some constant multiplied by the other quantity. So this is the constant of proportionality, and this constant of proportionality is known as modulus of elasticity. So we will discuss about modulus of elasticity in detail as we go ahead. So as of now, this much of information is enough about Hooke's law. Now that we are aware of Hooke's law, we will study in detail the stress-strain curve. What is stress-strain curve? Let us see now. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.